Yo, what's up, chat? Alright, so as I said earlier on stream, I just wanted to get off, take a break, get me some food and stuff like that. But we are going to finish clearing out that little bit of land in the hole to get a little bit more blocks, and then we're just going to start building on the towers. I don't have much I gotta get rid of. I just gotta get, where is it? This little chunk right here out. So that shouldn't take too long. What's up, Eddie? Which is only 3 layers, so that's not going to take long at all. But after this, we will start with the towers again. Yeah, Eddie, I got this whole side over here cleared. That lag, though. You're still up there? Dang, it's taking for a while. Yeah, I figured you were still busy because you wasn't replying on Snapchat. That's why I didn't even bother messaging you. Didn't want to keep spamming you with messages. Oh, true. Yeah, you might as well stop by them all. Alright, so we're almost done here. Hopefully my pick will last long enough. I mean, I got enough levels I can make a few more, but I really don't feel like going over there right now. What's that dog barking at though? Dog's going off or something. Let me check the cameras right quick. Alright, hold on a second. I'll be back in a second. Alright, I'm back. I had to go see what the dog was barking at. It was nothing. It's just pouring down raining outside. And I guess she's seeing a shadow or something. Not sure. Alright, so we're almost done with this spot. Then we can start building. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we have 3 more boxes of deep slate. It's not going to be enough to finish both of them. Why did I grab that? But I can get a lot of it. I could probably finish one with that. Yeah, I should have enough to finish one. Get those diamonds? Nah. They're good where they are. I don't need them. I'll get them whenever we dig deeper. I mean, yeah, there's some more right there too. You can barely see them, but right there. But we'll get them eventually. Alright, so the next stage of the tower. Let's go ahead and... Honestly, I kind of want to clean up this area a bit, because this place is destroyed. Like, look at this. This is awful. Oh well, it's not my problem. Well, it is my problem, but I'm not dealing with it right now. Alright, so we actually need a different block now. We need the white blocks, the diorite blocks, to add some details. So let's see how much we have over here. I know we don't have too much over here, but we got a lot down there in the lab, so we can go grab that. Let's go ahead and pick this box up just to clean it up a little bit. Let's see, let's put that in there for now. I think I got a lot of andesite in this hole down here too. Might as well take that to clear up some box room. Oh yeah. Honestly, that might already, might be enough. Well, see, I got that first layer, got the ring, and then, no, probably not enough. Yeah, let's hit the lab over here. Am I doing the towers now? Yes. We finished digging that little spot, and now I'm going back to work on the towers. Let's go ahead and grab that too. Trying to get as much andesite from over here as I can. I don't believe that any of these cobblestone, yeah, none of these are andesite. But we have plenty to finish both of them. We don't need that much. Just for like accents. Rated by Nitro Gaming 248? Who's Nitro Gaming 248? Almost got the same name. That's crazy. Thanks for the raid. Alright, so, whoa, what is, that's cobbled too. I didn't know that was even down here. Let's go ahead and snag that up too. What's up, Swag, CRM, and Mars? Check it out. It's the dragon build. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Alright, so the next stage of the tower. We need direct fences. So let's go ahead and lay this out. Do I have that empty shulker on me still? Wait, can you say, hey, Arthur Valley, please? Yo, Arthur Valley, what's up? Where'd that empty box go I had? Right here. Who's Arthur? I'm not going to say I'm watching someone and I'm not sure who they are or what they're doing. They could be doing something weird. I don't want to be watching that. Alright, so this back layer, I think I want to make it out of the tile fences. Nah, I'm gonna have to back out of that one. I'm not saying that. Alright, so that should be everything. Well, no, wait. We need stairs. See, let's put 2 boxes of these back and grab some stairs. Now we should be good to go ahead and go up there. Alright, so we need this layer. Ooh, these fences are kind of annoying to place because you get stuck on them. Do I remember Bruce from 2nd grade? No, I do not. What you mean? There is no Bruce from 2nd grade. CRM. What's up? Thanks for the follow. Alright, so we need the accent blocks, which would be these. How old am I? Pretty old. Alright, so it'll be this layer right here. Yo, what's up? Welcome back to the stream. Yeah, I figured I'd be on before you got on. But I do have notifications turned on your stream, so whenever you do go live, it should pop up on my phone. Alright, so next stage. Okay, I'm gonna need a solid block and then a stair like on the outside, but I'm not sure exactly. Let's just go for it like this. Do I miss you? Yeah, and that food looked good. A lot better than the Burger King I had. What's up, your average duck? Welcome to the stream. Dude, why do those guys have to spawn down there? I could kill them real quick and get the ominous bottle. Just when you should see me, have a good stream. Alright. Thanks for stopping by. And hopefully you have a good stream. I'll probably stop by if I get off before you. Depends on how long I'm going to be live for. And how long you're on for. These guys don't know what to do down there. But I will take that, and I'll take the banner. Alright, so next step, we need upside down stairs. You know, pretty simple, just go all the way around with this. Gavin with the rose. How do you make the floor like that? Like the fog. So that fog down there, it's glass, it's layers of glass. You do glass, air, glass, air, glass, air. It's a pretty cool trick. It does take a lot of glass. Like that middle section over here underneath the dragon, just that is 140,000. And then that little ravine right there is another 20,000, so that's 160,000. And then this right here, we didn't count, so I have no clue. But if I was to guess, I would guess around, honestly, probably about 30,000 right here. Because, let me see. How big is this ravine actually? Because the ravine is 20,000. So that, from there to there is 20,000. And that's a little bit bigger, so that's probably 25,000 for all that. Yo, thanks for the gifts, I appreciate it. So let's see, 60, 70, 80, 90. So we have about 190,000 glass so far. Dang, you coming in with 106 roses, that's crazy. How many layers? 6. So it looks better if you do more layers, if you don't put anything underneath it like I do. But what I do to be able to do 6 layers and have it still look good, I put carpet underneath it of the same color. That way it kind of blends in. If you stand on the glass and look really, really close, I guess you can't really see it. Yeah, whenever I crouch down, you can kind of see the carpet down there. I can see the, I don't know if y'all can see it on stream because like compression and stuff of the stream, but I can see dark spots and light spots of the actual carpet. If I send the rest of my coins, can you showcase the rest of your world like a tour? Honestly, I'm trying to get this tower done, so I don't really have time for a tour. If I had time, I would do it for free. I wouldn't want you to use your coins. You probably wouldn't like the rest of the world anyways, because I have a bunch of 3D pony builds, and a lot of people hate those things. What does liking a live do? So whenever lives get more likes and stuff like that, it tells like the algorithm and stuff that people are liking the stream, and then it gets suggested to more people, and then more people will come to the stream. So it just helps out the stream and the creator get more views. It's free to do and it helps out quite a bit. Alright, so now we need to... Honestly, I don't... Why did... Oh, I had to put that layer in because of that. I see. I was gonna say, why did I even waste those blocks right there? So one ring around is perfectly one stack. That's crazy. Eddie's going to come back and I'm going to have this tower completely built and he's going to be like, I don't know what to do now. Because he's trying to keep up with me on that tower. Fitting and trying to get you to 10k likes before I go. That's wild. That'll be more. The most likes I ever had was it yesterday or day before? But yeah, it was yesterday. We got to 7k likes. But that was on a what, 2.5 hour stream or something like that. And I just started streaming. This stream just started. Yeah, it was yesterday. Yeah, I remember that. We're at 8k already, which is wild. Alright, so next layer. Well, I gotta get the fences. Do I have fences with me? Do I want to use tiles? I don't know if I should use tiles on this. I mean, we can try the tiles. It might be too dark, though. CRM, thanks for the share. My likes just updated. It's at 8888, so 8,888. That's crazy. How's this looking so far? It just updated, 9,035. Mine's a little delayed for some reason. It says 1,400 for you? Nah. Hold up, let me see if it updates. Alright, it's not updating yet. We'll let it sit. Alright, so this one's going to be a little tricky. What's up, Jay? Well, let's go ahead and go around with this first, and then we'll do this outside part. Yo, just updated. Yeah, it's at 10K. Thanks everybody that's hitting the likes and stuff. Alright, here, for 10K, since we did hit 10K likes, I'll do a quick tour. Just a quick fly around of the rest of the world. How's that? Alright, so y'all seen the dragon enough, so I don't even have to fly around that. Thanks for the follow. Thanks for the 24 roses. Alright, so I guess we will start at spawn, and then I'll just do a quick fly around after we start there. Because the spawn is one of the newer areas, the underground part is. So it's actually detailed and looks pretty good. A lot of these are older builds, so a lot of them's not that good. Here's my other character. That's my host character. Just AFK in a box, a dirt box. But yeah, for spawn, let me get rid of this notification on screen. Whenever anybody spawns, they spawn on this glass right here. And then we got nods to like the overworld, the nether, the end, deep dark / lush caves. We got ocean down there. And then we have all the ores down here. Yo, Gavin, thanks for all the gifts. I appreciate it. You don't have to, though. Completely up to you. Down here, honestly, I don't know if we'll ever build anything down here. You can see where I started putting in all the grass and stuff. But we might come back to this one day, because it is a cool spot. I don't know. For now, we leave that. This side here is going to be a mob zoo with every mob in the game. Haven't really started too much on that, but this tunnel goes on for a long time. Yeah, we're not flying down that, because it's just empty. Show the castles, I'll get to them. So the first house on this world is that house right there. That's the first house I've ever built in survival. First house I've ever built in Minecraft. That's where it started. Those two houses are my brothers and my cousins. That's why they're not detailed and they look old, but we keep them because they're really old. My first castle This will be the first castle I ever built. That's why it's out of pure cobblestone, because we didn't have blocks like we do now. Hotel. We got the ponies. We got the glass balls. I was going to build a whole bunch of them and connect them and do like a whole world. But, you know, didn't go with that idea. There's another castle right there. We land up here, there's a castle back here. This castle here, I would love to see it updated with black stone accents on it. I think this will look awesome with a stone base and black stone accents on it. But whenever I built this, we didn't have those blocks, so I had to do stone and cobblestone. We got the ice castle back here. So this I built for a competition and then got kicked out of the competition because they said I cheated. We got the waterfall spot, which I still think is really cool. It looks so small though compared to all the builds around it. Right here, this is where I was learning how to do the curves and shapes and stuff like that. I was kind of testing that. That's why I got this weird base on it. But I had to learn that so I can be able to build like the 3D stuff. The first dragon egg on this world. We got the church that I don't like the front of it. People seem to like it, but I'm not a big fan of it. We're at 14K likes. We got the nether portal down here. So all this, it was dug down to bedrock before the update. So now it goes down to the deep slate. But this whole room is just for the portal. And then whenever we got the update for like the crimson and stuff like that, I built these little holes in the wall to add in some of the new update stuff. I had striders in here too at one point, but I think they despawned or something. Let me see if they're over here. Yeah, they're all gone. That's sad. Because it was kind of annoying to get the striders, bring them through the portal, and put them in here. Oh else. What else? There's a couple more castles, stuff I'll get to. What's up, Jay? So, this is just a dirt box. Right here. And it goes down to the end portal. So laggy, it's because I'm loading in so much at one time and my PC can't handle streaming and the game at the same time. That's just a PC problem. There's nothing I can do about that unless I build a new PC, and I can't do that right now. But here's my inner portal. That's why I don't really like flying around loading in a bunch of the area, because it does get laggy. This down here, I was going to do a whole world down here, and then, you know, I have farms in these rooms and bedrooms and stuff like that. And then on this wall right here, I was going to empty out and do an underground tree and stuff. Is it night? It is. Let's add another day to the world. Alright, so along with more of the stuff, we got the library right here, which again, I don't like how the top came out. It's kind of flat, honestly. I think if I would have pushed this part back a little bit, it would have looked a lot better, but you know, learn from your mistakes. From the back it looks good. I'll show it for you from the back. There you go. And we got this castle up here with the rooftop garden. Had to put buttons in the water because it kept on freezing with the snow. With the ice. Oh, I gotta land. I gotta land. Look at my elytra. Literally no health left on them. That's crazy. I don't want to break them because I don't want to have to use a an eye to fix, not eye, but what is it? Phantom membrane to fix it. I guess we're stuck walking for a bit. Which all this stuff here that you're seeing now was built before elytras and stuff came out. So, you know, all this was built from the ground anyways. So I guess exploring it from the ground is kind of natural. This stuff is so old over here. Let me see. Alright. So this was the old storage room that I built and never actually used. But I was gonna have, you know, all the items in these chests. And then you just hit these droppers. But we never... Wait. There's chests in that? Gave me a chest. Okay, I'll take it. But yeah, this thing was honestly kind of small. There's no way we could have fit all that in here. And it looks like a few creepers blown up in here. Alright, where can I get some XP for my wings? I don't want to walk all the way. Ah, there's no trident in here. I need to get a little bit of XP, that way I can fly to the item sorter. Alright, this spawner is way too slow. We're not doing this. We're not doing that. That's going to take a year. I'd rather just walk where I'm going. That is a wild view though. Just got the builds and then the Cybertruck just there. So much bigger than anything around here. What's crazy is I can make a whole world inside the Cybertruck with how much room there is. Here's an old villager trader. Wait, pigs, they'll give me XP, won't they? They will. Y'all want to see something cool? Some glitched water. So this is where the new chunks loaded in whenever I transferred from PS3 to PS4, and it created this water glitch, and this one down here. Look at that. And you can see this weird border underneath all the way down where it loaded in. They're still not fixed any. I was hoping I had a little bit on them so I can take off, but so that chicken right there is the chicken that spawns inside the Woodland Mansion. So there was a whole Woodland Mansion right here. We tore down the whole thing and left the chicken. That's one of my buddy's builds. He was building a house and stuff. He never finished it, so we're going to rip all that down one day whenever we clean out this area. So all this land right here still has to get taken out, and I want to build a parking lot for the Cybertruck and maybe a couple other vehicles lined up right here. So, you know, any suggestions of what vehicles we should do? I want some different type of vehicles, like maybe a DeLorean from Back to the Future with all the hoses and stuff outside the vehicle. That'll be a pretty fun build. It'll be like a steampunk build with all the stuff, or maybe the Ghostbusters truck or the Scooby-Doo van. There's the wool farm right there. So right now I'm trying to get to the item sorter. That's what I'm headed to. That way I can repair my elytras and stuff. So just give me a minute, we'll get there. This land right here is where I get all my mob heads at. So anytime it used to storm, I used to take the trident with channeling on it, come over here and get charged creepers. That's what those big holes are. And get mob heads. We need to start doing that again because I stopped doing it. And I'd like to build up my collection of mob heads. See that tunnel at spawn that I said was going to be a mob zoo? It's going to link up to this. So this is going to go down and then it's going to turn right and go all the way to the spawn point eventually. So hopefully that was a pretty good short tour. Honestly, there's not that much in this world, but most of it has decent detail. You can see how most of it we started adding more and more detail as we got better. Like this is a newer build and we got different better block palettes, stuff like that. Well, while I'm here, I might as well make some tools too. Because I do need tools. Where'd my bed go? I need that. Still going? No, I just got back on. I got off for a while and went and got me some food and stuff. I just did a quick tour around the world, so you just missed that. And about to make some tools, fix my elytras, because look, it's literally at 0 health. About to break. The ominous bottle, do they stack? I don't know if they stack. If they do, I need to add it to the item sorter. If not, they'll go to these overflow. So anything that we don't have in the item sorter, like the newer blocks and stuff like that, will go to these overflow. That's what all this is. So like deep slate and stuff, we haven't added that in yet. You see like random tools and armor that's been going to the overflow. Yeah, they stack, so yeah, I'm gonna have to add that to the item sorter. Have I used an auto crafter at all? No, I have not. I've never even made one. What do you need to make them? Is it not called auto crafter? Where is it at? Redstone. Smoker. No. Crafter. It's just called crafter. So dropper, redstone, crafting table, and iron. I also have to get all these books. I have the silence, and that's about it. Yeah, the silence is the only one I have. Bro has this only has a silent trim way to flex. Well, I mean, I wasn't trying to flex on that one, but I'll take it. I'll definitely take it. I need to get a Swift Sneak also. Yeah, where's my oh, I don't have an ender chest in here. All my ender chests are up there on the top of the sorter. Okay, what you want? 18? Nah. You on something else. There we go. Now we talking. Alright, I will keep... I don't think I can make 4. I'll keep 2 with me for now. So we need ones without Silk Touch, so that'll be this one. This one. Then we need Unbreaking. Soul Speed 2. Honestly, we don't use Soul Speed for anything. The only build that we have Soul Speed on is the Nether build, the Nether Highway. Alright, how much do you want for your Unbreaking books? 2? I'll do that. Go ahead and stock this back up. Alright, what is my Elytra at? Now we just gotta repair the Elytra and we are good to go. What's the weirdest name that I have on a villager? I have no clue. I don't really pay attention to the names. These are named fish because we was getting a bunch of fish for a different project, and I had a bunch of name tags, so I just named them this. The other villagers on that side is people from Stream. So I asked Stream, I was like, what should I name them? And they put their own name. So I was like, alright, I'll just do that. Alright, that should be enough XP. Yeah, my wings are almost done. And then by the time I walk back, I'll have enough levels. When am I streaming till? I'm not sure really. I would like to get most of the tower done today. That's what I'm working on now, but Stream wanted a quick tour, and they got me over 10,000 likes, so I was like, alright, y'all deserve a tour, so that's what we did. Right now we are at 16,000, which is crazy. It's the first time I've ever been over 10,000. Yeah, so my highest was yesterday, and we got to 7,000 by the end of the stream. Honestly, we probably hit 20,000 before we get off, because I'm still going to be on for at least another hour or two. But let's go back over there and get some of this building done. Yeah, chat, this is Eddie's build, by the way. So this is the only build that he did solo on this server. And then he abandoned it and never finished. He was going to do like an underground area and stuff like that. So he took a line of TNT and blew a hole all the way down. Oh no, I see that creeper. But he blew a hole all the way down to bedrock. If I can get around to it. Yeah. And then never finished it. We still got to get rid of all of this land. So I was thinking on the entrance right here, instead of building, because I'm building the docks, instead of building the ships to get in and out of here, I was thinking about doing it more like mythical creatures. So maybe like a what are those things called? I don't know what it would be called. I forgot the name of it. Kind of like what Gyarados is from Pokemon, the big snake type thing. But I think that would look pretty cool, a big snake right here. But dragon formed, more, you know, more dark themed than what Gyarados is. I think that would look really cool. Build a Leviathan. Isn't that like a really big fat creature? From like on Borderlands. Right? Yeah, I don't really know if that will match the style. Then it might be what I'm talking about. Is it like a snake type creature? How do you see stats on Bedrock? Like blocks mined and stuff like that? You can't see individual stats for, you know, each block, but you can see your overall blocks mined. On PC, if you open Xbox console companion thing, and you go to your account, it'll be somewhere on there. It's kind of hard to find. But on this account, I've mined over 2 million blocks. That's not counting the my PS4 account or PS3. Yeah, they don't have like split up where you can see each block, unfortunately. Yeah, true. I wish they had something like that. But the only way I know how is the Xbox companion app. See if I can find it right quick. If not, oh wells. Yeah, right here. So, there's my days played. Distance traveled, monster killed, and blocks mined. So 2.3 million. That's just on this account. But I got my other account, which is... Can I search up my other account? How do I do that? My other account is... this one right here. Oh wow, it doesn't even, it's not even working on this account. It really says I've traveled this far, but only mined 168 blocks. That's not right. That's crazy. It's not even counting on this account. Oh well. I know his Eddie's don't count either. Some reason his isn't counting at all. But I think it's because he plays on the PlayStation. So if you play on PlayStation, it counts on your PlayStation, not on your PC account. So close to 169. You got accused of cheating on your Java world because you had a diamond house. Yeah, I used to get accused of that too. I have a diamond ore house, a little block house, and people used to say it's fake. And in Luna's eyes, her eyes are diamond. But, I mean, that's the only thing diamond's good for, really. Nowadays, with the villagers and stuff, you don't need them. So diamond's just another building block at this point. Or if you have like a server like y'all got where you use it for currency and trading and stuff. Other than that, diamond's not that useful. Yeah, the diamond beacon too? Nice. Yeah, so that netherite beacon that I was building, it's not finished yet. But when it is finished, I was thinking about using that as my primary beacon that I carry around everywhere. Because so many people ask me where's the netherite, and I think running around with the netherite beacon would be pretty funny. It'll take forever to mine every time you move it. Wait, is the netherite blocks, do they take longer to mine? I haven't noticed that. If that's the case, then I'm not doing that. They do? Alright, we're done with this layer. I'm gonna go test that. I gotta see now. I gotta know. No. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right. I see. Like, this is a 2-hit. This is like a 10-hit. Yeah, not doing that. Definitely not doing that. I'll just put that right back in there and leave that. Yeah, so one of these, let me see. What's in here? Okay, that's Emerald Beacon. What's over here? Okay. What about this one? That one's the same? Wait, do I not have... I wanted one of every beacon in these things. Do I not have one? This one's unfinished. I could have sworn I had a diamond beacon, but I guess I don't have one. Alright. Where's that? Is that there? Is that there? So did you start this world on a different device and transfer the world? Yeah, the world started on PS3, transferred to PS4, and then transferred to Bedrock. But yeah, this is at the diamond ore house I was talking about. Which that is super, super old. Then we got lapis, redstone. But see, in Luna's eyes, right there, those are diamonds. I was going to do the hooves in diamonds also, but I didn't have that many, so I just went with blue wool. I cheated. Maybe one day we'll do the hooves and diamonds. That's, I mean, that's a lot of diamonds. Yeah, that's crazy. Oh yeah, here's something I never show on stream either. All the ponies, I built their marks out of pixel art under every one. How do I do that? Map art. So this right here used to be a big square where I'd build the map. So you gotta line it up with the chunks on your map. I tore it down, but we used to make all the map art over here. So here's all 6 of them. This is where I used to do all the map art. Okay, that's... I had a few other... Hey, there's some diamonds right there. But yeah, this is all the stuff I used to use for the map art stuff. Which honestly, all this can really get despawned. Do I have a flint and steel with me? I'll just burn it down. No flint and steel. That's unfortunate. There is a pit. Alright, well I guess it's here to stay. 21k likes, is it at 21k? Mine hasn't updated yet, it still says 18. It says 18.9k. But that's wild that we got over 20k. Thanks everybody, I appreciate it. That's awesome. 20k is definitely a big one for me. Okay, so next layer. What do we need? I need fences, white fences, got that. I need white blocks. Loki, you're carrying? Them fingers hurt yet? Probably, from all that clicking, tapping. I usually quit at like a couple hundred to 1,000, so my fingers would get tired. Where? Okay, right here. Alright, so let me land on top of this. Yeah, a creeper blew up on the dragon's head right there. But now we get to go inside. Oh, no, I'm not going in here. Nope. Not a good idea. Oh, you want to see something funny? We did this on stream one day, but let's see. The dragon wanted a bone. So, in the dragon's mouth. Alright, so back to what I was doing. This next layer, we kind of got to add the towers on the sides too, so let's go ahead and grab the blocks for the towers. Let me see, what do I need? I need these fences, which I already have. I need... Put a bottle of dragon's breath in there. I don't know if I have any. I mean, we could go get some later. All I gotta do is spawn the dragon back and kill him real quick. Y'all wanna do that real quick? Should I? Should I go kill the dragon with just dirt? Only dirt blocks. Now, killing the dragon's something I have to do anyways, because every time you kill him, it spawns another portal. And I believe there is, what, 16 portals? I could be wrong on that. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 12 portals, something like that. But they spawn in a ring. Every time you kill them, a new one will pop up until you have them all. And I got to get all of them spawned in eventually. So no matter what, it's something we have to do. Okay, where's the middle? My end's all messed up anyways. It got glitched. Whenever we transferred the world, it spawned 2 sets of pillars. So the middle is right here. But whenever we spawn the new dragon in, it spawned another set of portals. Or pillars, I mean. And it glitched the whole thing, so my end's destroyed. Feel bad for Eddie, because once he comes back, he's going to try to catch up to me on the tower, and I'm already going to have mine built, and his is still on. Like, he hasn't even finished the bottom section yet. Oh, I forgot if you stand on the fence and you can jump onto another fence like I just did. I don't even have to build up the dirt. That's good to know. Alright, so now, how did we do these towers? Thanks for the gifts, Grace and Dell. Oh yeah, my likes updated too. It's 21K. No, 20K. Yeah, 20.1. What is that purple water? That purple water, it is glass. So you take glass and you do layers with air in between them. So glass, air, glass, air, glass, air. And you can do this with any color and it gets that fog effect. You can even try to match the colors and get different effects. So you can use like a blue or a black on the bottom and then it'll go down like purple and then get darker. So you can do all kinds of different effects with it. You just gotta mess around, try different things. So we're actually doing that again in the nether for blue water, because you can't have water in the nether. So we're just doing it with the glass eventually. But I don't know when I'll get back to that build. Probably not for a while. Goober fan, what's up? What's your question? Which is scarier, baby zombie or warden? I haven't fought the warden yet. That's one thing I haven't messed with yet. He spawned once whenever I was going to get the armor trim, but I haven't fought him, so I don't know. I couldn't answer that. I would probably say warden though, because I know he has a lot of health. Baby zombies, them things are quick. There's no use to fight the warden? Yeah, that's why I didn't fight him, because he doesn't drop anything special. But I do need to fight him to get the achievement and stuff like that. So, eventually we will fight the warden. Honestly, I'll probably just stand on something and shoot him with a bow. But we'll figure that out whenever we go do that. Yeah, you get the skulk sensor? No, the shrieker. Something like that. You get one of those. But you can also get those from a skulk farm anyways, so really doesn't matter. They should make them drop like the mace or something. Now, what I hope is one day they add where the trials chamber, the chests reset, so you can open them again. That's what I want. Why don't I have netherite? I just don't see the point in using it. We like to save our tools and stuff like that, so I just don't use it. I do have a couple kits, so I have like 4 or 5 netherite kits I made before the update, so I didn't have to use the smithing template thing, which I don't have a smithing template, but I made all my netherite stuff before the update. You got the mace in your survival world? But it took forever. Yeah, I want one. The trials chamber, I never actually did anything with them. We have one over here that we started mining out and stuff like that. But I don't want to open up the boxes because you can only open them once. So what I'm going to do is, once we get everything all set up down here, everything's going to be turned into farms and stuff, and then I'll let random people join and then use the keys for me, so we can have like unlimited opens. But you can see some of the spawners here. Oh, it's kind of crazy down here. that lag though. This is like target practice. But yeah, we've been clearing out this whole area slowly. Look, there's some diamonds. Wait for my hearts to go back up. How's Mr. Crafty's stream going? I know he's doing that 15-hour stream today. Alright, so next part I gotta add in some little details here. So let's go here. Let's get rid of this. Here, yeah, that. Then a stair. Make that look a little better. Let's see. That'll be half slab, stair, stair. Do I have half slabs on me? I do not. That's wrong. No, that's wrong. Why is... Okay. Yeah, this needs to go over by one. I do need some half slabs though. Alright, so the middle, I don't know where the middle is, so we'll just start with these blocks and figure out where the middle is from there. So, stair, this, this, stair, this, this. Then the middle should be right here. Wait, I did something wrong. This block, or this gap needs to be this way. Yo, what's up? Dude, this building is amazing. Why am I the only viewer? It'd be like that sometimes. I think there's another viewer in chat. It says on my screen there is. But yeah, here's a, since I fell off, here's a view from down here so far. Oh, let me see if I did that front side right. Yeah, I messed up on that one right there. So this pillar needs to get moved over by one right here, because it has to be in this gap. Make sure this one's in that gap. The dragon, yeah, the dragon's pretty cool. I'm about out of rockets too. I need to stop flying so much. How long did it take? The dragon, it took about 2 or 3 weeks to build. Did the dragon a couple years ago, and then I quit working on this build and built the Cybertruck, the item sorter and stuff like that. But now we are back over here working on this area. We're doing custom land, custom biome, a whole bunch of builds over here. Like, this place is going to be stacked. How is this not viral? I don't know. Because it's me. I don't go viral. It's not something I do. Look, just one dirt block floating up there. We'll get to you eventually. Alright, so half slab that way, this way. Half slab that way, this way. And then middle should be this block. This way. This way. And then that was such a smooth landing. That was like perfect. Am I going to have enough stairs? Hopefully I got enough with me. So I really don't want to get back down just to go get stairs. I fell off anyway. Perfect, I got 2 stairs left. Alright, let's see. On to the next layer. Pretty good so far. We do have to go get more rockets though, so I guess I'm gonna go ahead and do that. We're good on food, so let's go get rockets right quick. You here just lurking? Alright, let's just throw all this in this box, and then when we get back we can figure out what we need to do next. Yeah, I need to build a new uh, firework farm, so creeper farm and stuff like that, over here at the dragon. That way I don't have to fly all the way over here just to get all my materials and stuff like that. Yeah, so I got some old screenshots of this area here, where the item sorter is. And there used to be a bunch of hills. There was a whole village and everything that we had to rip out to build that item sorter there. You gotta do a world tour? I do have one. It's on my YouTube channel, so if you go to my page on TikTok, there's a link to my YouTube channel. And it's a 10-year world tour. It has like 360 something views. Something like that. Or maybe it's 500 something. No, I believe it's like 300 and something. How long is the video? Like 40 something, 43, 45 minutes, something like that. How long ago did I make it? I made it at the beginning of the year. I had it on for a couple months, then I had to take it down and fix a few things in it. So I reposted it about 3 or 4 months ago. And yeah. My 7-year world tour did the best. It has 97,000 views, which is crazy. But that's my 7-year. No, that was my 6-year world tour. Alright, so should I... Yeah, I'll build the tops of these real quick. So for the tops of those, I need these blocks, I need these, and that's it, really. Yeah, I try to make the tour video as short as possible, because I know how people's attention span is. It's not great, so try to cut out all the flying, moving around. How did I learn to build so good? Just playing, practice. I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain. The more you play, you learn a bunch of different tricks and stuff that you can do with all the blocks. And then having a creative mind. I used to draw a lot, and I was pretty good at drawing. And then I started playing Minecraft, and it's like, I don't know, it goes hand in hand. How'd you make the dragon and those towers? Place blocks? So the towers I actually designed in a creative world. Usually I don't do that, but you know, I figured it'll be best to do that so I can test different block palettes with the towers. So I just built them in creative and then building them over here in the survival for. Okay, 1, 2. Let's see. Alright, it's getting there. Now let's do the next layer, which we gotta build a box in there and then keep that same design going up these corners. So we'll do that in a second. Alright. I need these blocks here and then the blocks for the sides, which is, so I need these, I need the fences, and probably need some more of the regular blocks. So right here. That should be enough, maybe. What was your first ever build? So my first build was this house over here at spawn. All this, I need to take all this out. But that's a lot of sand that we can use for more glass. So my first ever build was this house right here. Whenever I made this world, this is the first survival world I ever made, or first world in general I ever made. We used to live in a cave over here somewhere underground, and then we lived in that for a long time. And then I built this and moved into that. And then down here, I have signs with a bunch of old people that used to play on this world back whenever I used to have friends. So ignore that. That's part of the underground area that's over there. But yeah, here's some of the names. Theo, he was one of the viewers. Blaze, I haven't talked to him forever. Nick, Amber, TX Boy, I haven't talked to him forever either. Yeah. Oh yeah, these towers are going to look good flying up on them like that once they're done. Thought I got rid of that block. So my way of doing things, I like to build big, because whenever you build big, it's easier to add the details. I'm not really good with small details, so like decorating and stuff like that. So if the bigger you build, the easier it is to add in all the details that you need. That's a little trick. So with this area, doing all like the custom land and stuff, we're going to have a lot of small detail. So that's something that I need to practice and get better at. But I'm learning as I go, so. Like, once we detail all that, it's going to look like that all over. And then there's going to be custom trees and stuff like that. It's going to change how everything looks over here. All the way around, really. Oh yeah, I forgot this corner one. Yeah, that corner one kind of has to go. Well, let's see if we can't build around it. Nah, I'm not going to be able to build around it. So this corner has to go on every corner. I hope I have enough blocks up here with me. Let me see. I don't think so. No, I definitely don't, because I still got 2 more towers to build. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so let's go ahead and get more fences. So after I get my tower done, I'll probably start working on Eddie's tower. Just to go ahead and get that one done too. Depending on how long I'll be on tonight. It is, what, 10 o'clock right now? So it's not that late. I still got at least another hour. No, I'm not in school. Do have work though. So I gotta be up at 6 tomorrow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Honestly, I'm kind of thinking about raising these a little bit, making this section a little bit higher. I could raise them by one more. Let me see how it looks from the outside. So I need to decide now if I want to raise them, so I don't have to tear down the whole top. Let's see, that ring, and then how big is the top part? So another. Let me see, do I have a picture? Nah, I shouldn't raise it. I'll just leave it like it is. If I decide later, then I could just tear it down and rebuild it. Alright, so the next block I need it'll be the tiles, but how do I want to do this? Well, I mean, I guess it'll be easier to start with this. I can't reach that top because it's blocking me. Let me see what I use down here. Yeah, deep slate tiles. So that's what we need. We need some more of those. Alright, one more layer. Yeah. Let's go ahead and fix this also, because I couldn't reach that block. Actually, I'll go ahead and build all the sides at one time instead of going each side. I'll just do them all at once. Once I get this layer done, then I'm gonna send a picture to Eddie. Is that pathways above the colored glass, or is it supposed to be something different? What do you mean? These, the black stone, or this right here? On the other side. Oh, those? That's the layers. So it's supposed to look like the, what is it, paddy fields? The rice paddy fields. They're not detailed yet. You can see where I started detailing it right there, but I didn't have the right block, so it kind of just looked like polka dots, and I didn't like it. So we got to get the right block so we can actually detail it. See, the whole thing with this area here, I needed something to cover it up, but I also needed it to go down at an angle, like a hill, because these stairs, because you can see how high the dragon area is. So I had to have something that goes down at an angle like that, and I thought this would be perfect for the area, just to cover it up. And then out here we're going to build a dock with some boats and stuff like that. But instead of boats, I might do something else. Do like mythical creature or something that you can ride. Kind of like Gyarados from Pokemon. The dragon type serpent. I think that would be really cool. You know, something like Dunes, the movie Dunes, how they ride the worm, mixed with Gyarados. So like a dragon type serpent. I don't know yet. We will figure all that out whenever we get there. But for now, we got a lot of other stuff we got to do. Alright, we don't need this many walls on us. I made quite a bit for no reason. We're done with the tiled blocks for now. So now we need stairs and regular blocks. Maybe half slabs. So stairs, half slabs, and some regular blocks. I don't know if this is going to be enough. Where am I got one stack of stairs. Yeah, we're going to need more than that. So let's make a couple stacks of stairs and then remake our other blocks. Alright, so down here. I think that's good. Honestly, that just looks off. I think this is should be a full block. Let me see. Let me try both and then back up and see what looks better. Top tier Minecraft music. I mean, a lot of people don't like it. Nefex. Honestly, I kind of like the stair better. It's just a little bit smoother. So we're going to stay with the stair. Oh wait, I know why it should be a block. I didn't even think about that. That has to be a block. Because if we do a stair, then this isn't going to connect it to it. That's why, like that. Yep. That's it right there. Now we just got to do that same thing to the other sides. See, it does look smoother with the stair, but oh wells. Yeah, Nefex is pretty good. Most of his songs are, at least. And yeah, like this one. This is Careless. It's all copyright free too. That's the main thing. Alright, yeah, I can get these sides done now that I know what I'm doing. It's fantastic. Alright, there we go. Alright, let me send a snap to Eddie right quick. Actually, I'm gonna take a screenshot too. Alright, so next layer. Next layer, we need to add a ring with the white accents in it. That way we bring out the white color a little bit more. So we can put this, honestly, most of this back. I'll keep the half slabs on me just in case. Put that there. Now we need the white. Honestly, where the the pillars are, I should make that a solid block instead of a stair. I think that'll make it form into each other a lot better. So I might switch that out. We'll see how it looks with and without it, and then we can go back and edit it if we need to. Alright, yeah, so the half slabs were good that we brought them. So, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Alright, 1. See, I used to listen to only Nefex's playlists on stream, but a lot of people didn't like it. So now I just put on this random stream thing that I found on YouTube, and it just has all the songs. Honestly, we should do this layer with the black, shouldn't we? Let me see. If we do it with the darker blocks, it'll add a bit of contrast to it. So let's try it with the tiles. That way there's more contrast with the white. You know what? I didn't even think about amethyst. That might actually match perfectly. There is purple in the tower. So this layer that I'm working on, the next layer has purple in it to match with the dragon build. But I didn't even think about amethyst. Not at all. And that's something that will really probably bring out the color and match some. So yeah, I definitely got to test that. Thanks for the idea. How long that dragon take? About 2 or 3 weeks. About 2 weeks. Where's my bed at? Hello? Bed? Where are you? Did I leave it down there? I did. You're coming with me this time. Yo, Claire, what's up? But yeah, in the tower, I didn't want too much purple. But I think the amethyst, instead of the glass, we could just use that. I don't know. I would have to see how much it matches. Because we tried to use a portal, like a nether portal, inside this circle window that I'll be building next layer. And it didn't look right at all. Because the purple that was on the portal doesn't match the purple of the glass. So it just made everything look off. It did look cool, but it didn't match. So we had to take it out and put the glass back. How's it going? Pretty good, pretty good. We got 20,000 likes on this stream, which is wild, because my previous record was 7,000, which was yesterday. So we jumped from 7,000 to 20,000. That's pretty cool. Everybody's been killing it today, which I've been streaming for a couple hours now. Well, I got off, got me some food and stuff like that, and then I got back on. So, kind of a double stream today. Alright, so this top layer, I just kind of gotta flip that, reverse it above, you know, with the stairs, stuff like that. For an answer. Check it out though, look at the tower so far. Once we add in the purple, it brings out the tower a lot more. And the white and stuff that I put up there. But it makes it look a lot better. So we're at the part where it's transforming the whole thing. See, that's what I was saying. At first, whenever we had just the two squares, they kind of looked like two boxes, and it didn't look like much. But after we get all the details in, well, all the details is in the bottom part, but the rest of the tower, and then when we put the walls in, going from here to here, here to here, and then we connect the two with the cross bridge, and have it arched underneath it like that, with the bridge going across, it's going to look so much better. Alright, honestly, these stairs are kind of hard to place. Kind of annoying, because I got to get right on the angle. Thing is, after this tower, we gotta finish building that one, which honestly won't get done today. It's 10:44 where I'm at, and I can't stay up too late tonight. So hopefully I have enough time to finish at least this one tower. We got one layer left. Well, one section left, and then it's done. So we don't got too much more. Yo, Biggest, what's up? Do you still want me to do that? Yeah, but you kind of joined stream a little late. It's already 11 o'clock. I don't know if you just heard what I was just talking about, like right when you came in. But basically I was saying I can't stream too late tonight, and it's already 11 o'clock. I'm trying to get this tower done before I get off, but I don't know if that's going to happen. Because I was planning on getting off at 11, but honestly I want to get this tower done. If you would have joined a couple hours ago, then it would have been perfect. Yo, Eddie. What up? You still busy, Eddie? I'm trying to get this tower done before I get off. But here, I'll show you how much we got done. fly out? I already did. Yeah, some of this I had to change from the original design to make it fit in better. But honestly, you're going to probably have troubles building that. We'll see how it goes. We will see. Some of the layers I had to make a little thicker on the inside part. Well, I mean, you can kind of see it from the inside. The inside looks so clean. Just stuck in a box now. Alright, so now we have to continue these towers once again for the last time. So we need... I'm stuck. Okay, so we need to put... We can put this back for now. We need these blocks and tiles. Four stacks, not going to be enough, so we gotta make more. Wait, do I got any here? Yeah, deep slate tile walls. Do I have any more made? Yes. And we still got quite a bit left. I think we got enough to finish both towers. I can only move 3 over at a time. Yeah, I think we got enough for both towers. I don't know why I put these on the corners. They don't go on the corners, they go in the middle. Alright, so how high is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. One more.
She says that she loves me, she just wants to fool me. Got me feeling something, got me feeling nothing. Alcoholic junkie, says she thinks I'm funny. Think I might get lucky, spending too much money. She says she wants my necklace, put her on the guest list. Hope I don't regret this, hope I don't regret this. I'm feeling hella reckless, cashing all my checks, rich hickeys on my neck, shit.
It's Nefex, non-copyrighted music.
Still I'm gonna get lit, yeah I have a death wish. Live until I'm breathless, I'ma stay progressive. She gon' say obsessive, life is so expensive. Do everything excessive.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Can't think when she's aggressive, yeah. She snuck into my section, yeah. You think I'd learn my lesson, yeah. And we ain't getting no sleep. These girls don't even know me. Like Drake, I'm getting trophies.
Alright, so let's see, we got 2 more towers left. We got enough on us. I think after I finish these 2 towers, I'm gonna go ahead and end off. Cause it's 11, almost 11 o'clock, like I said. And that's what time I want it to get off anyways. So, kind of perfect. While we got a good stopping point.
She been so bad with the men in her past. Now she just want the professor so bad. I'll give her lessons that she never had, like taking a freshman and teaching her math. I'll keep her guessing until she a grad. She always leaves them guessing, they don't know what's next, man. Learned it from the best, man. She loving every lesson with hands-on sessions. Points for attendance. She asks a lot of questions, I answer with my presence. I sit back while I'm texting. Said she wants to get it in. Said she'll bring her best friend. Know what happened next, man. You know what happened next, man. Treat her like a guest, man. Rolling out the best, man. She had a confession.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect.
She wanna slay for a minute, and now I'm all up in it. I'll be back in a minute. I'll be back in a minute. Make a track in a minute, and now I'm all up in it. No sleep. These girls don't even know me. Like Drake, I'm getting trophies.
Yeah, I'm tired though.
You want it, girl, then show me, yeah. And we ain't getting no sleep. These girls don't even know me. Like Drake, I'm getting trophies. You want it, girl, then show me. Cause we ain't getting no sleep, yeah. No, we ain't getting no sleep, yeah. Don't get caught in it. I'll be popping off and hit your ass, dropping all your shit. Yeah, I promise this. I got promises. You ain't stopping this. Cross my shit. You'll be knocked unconscious, bitch. That's the consequence.
Alright, we got the towers done. Chat. What should we do? Should we go ahead and head off for tonight, or should we continue on going? It is 11 o'clock, so it's pretty late. Kind of want to finish, but it's going to take me another 30 minutes to an hour to finish. Probably another hour. Try the amethyst. I gotta wait till we have the tower finished until we try that. That way I can get the accents. And I don't have any amethysts on me right now, like anywhere around. So I gotta go farm it and stuff like that. So I can't really try that right now. But what I need to do is take some of it and then put it anywhere. Don't even have to be on the build, just put it next to it, see if it blends with it, and then see if it blends with the glass, which I'm thinking it's going to be too bright, just like the other stuff, like the portal. But I don't know. Oh, I've missed some YouTube chats. If you have school to work, then go to sleep. Yeah, I got work tomorrow. I gotta be up at 6, and it's 11 o'clock. So if I go to sleep now, I'll get, what, 7 hours of sleep. But I'll probably be up for another hour and stuff, because still gotta take a shower and get ready and stuff like that. Get my stuff ready. So you know how that goes. So I'll get probably 6 hours of sleep, 5 hours of sleep tonight, which is decent. But alright, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here. Next stream will be tomorrow, and we'll definitely be finishing one tower. We might try to do both towers. We'll see if we can get both done. I don't know, because you see how long it's taken me to do one tower. And I'm not sure if we have enough blocks for that. But I'll try a few different things too with the amethyst and stuff tomorrow if I get a chance, because I don't know if I have any amethyst. So I kind of got to see what I got and what I can do with that. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for all the likes and stuff. We did hit, what is it, 22,000 likes, which is crazy. But I hope you enjoyed. Have a good one, and peace out.